How y'all doing? Nah, you ain't get set up. Instagram's playing with my live again. Yeah, they always playing with my live. And it's crazy to me because I don't never have problems playing music on Instagram. So why they decide to come in and hit me with that, I don't know what's going on. They know I'm a DJ, I'm going to play music. This is elevated radio. So this is a live podcast. I don't know why they did that. Okay, what up, what up, what up, what up? What's going on with y'all? Y'all good? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, but I don't have that problem with YouTube though. I don't have no issue with YouTube. I've never had an issue with YouTube. Just Instagram. YouTube be giving me mad love. They let me play music. Like a lot of the lives that I upload from YouTube come from Instagram. And all YouTube would do is just put the license on there about who the record is. They already told me they're not gonna, give me a strike or anything like that. So YouTube actually allows me to play music on my lives when I'm doing the podcast. It's just Instagram's funny style. And that was Jay Electronica's mixtape. That ain't even a damn real, you know what I'm saying? That was his mixtape. And they tripping right now. Yeah, it has been a crazy, they kicked you out. Well, let me tell y'all something today, babies. I came to do the 2021 predictions part 2, baby. I told y'all I was going to do it now. I told y'all I was going to do it. But before I do got a platform, which is the Telegram. And I told you guys to come on over to the Telegram, log on to my link tree in the bio, and click where it says my Telegram. And there's an automatic invite. You guys can come in there. I don't have those issues on my Telegram channel. Or YouTube, or any place else, just here. But I'm also live. I'm also live. So if you guys want to check me on elevatedradio.fm, that's also on the link tree. So I'm currently live as well. So this is your girl Isis Wisdom of elevatedradio.fm. What's going on? There is a lot going on. And I actually talked to you guys about a couple things I want to talk to you about concerning the 2021 predictions. I gave you some hints. And already, no sooner than I done told you guys what was going to start happening, guess what started happening? Fires everywhere. Explosions everywhere. Okay? So I find that to be very interesting that this came out in the reading of the year. And so I wanted to give you guys some information. But before I go into that, I want to say to you guys, I know this is a trying time for everybody. I know you guys are seeing a lot of crazy stuff going down right now that don't make any sense. But I explained to you guys that the timelines have been sped up on several different occasions. And so a lot of things that weren't supposed to take place but 2-3 years from now is actually happening right now. And so it's getting to the point now where people can't even keep up with everything that's going on. Okay, it's getting to that point. And so I want to say to you guys, for those of you that are holding strong, congratulations on you in regards to that. Okay, congratulations in regards to that. But I'm going to get ahead and I'm going to start giving you some messages that you guys need to be aware of. For a lot of people, this is going to be a year for a lot of blessings for a lot of people as well. So even though you're going to see a lot of destruction coming, there's also going to be a lot of blessings for a lot of people coming in this year. It talks about many people who are planning to traveling abroad. They will be successful in their plans this year, while people who stay at home will also receive blessings. Okay? A lot of you guys are going to come across a lot of fortunes. Also, it talks about a lot of rain. A lot of rain is going to be coming down, which means what? There's going to be a lot more water disasters. There's going to be a lot of heavy flooding this year. Okay? There's going to be some serious heavy raining going on this year, more than usual. You're going to see places flooding that you're not used to seeing flood. Okay? So that's going to be taking place. So I want you guys to keep that in mind as well. Keep your wits about you when you're out there traveling in the rain, especially at nighttime. Okay? The rain is going to be coming in the nighttime. There's going to be a lot of blocking of waterways, which will cause floods and disasters this year. Okay? Try to avoid it whenever you see it coming. All right? People should refrain from traveling at night from various dangers. Also, when it rains during the day, you're not to travel. Okay? You're not to travel when it rains during the day. Okay? There's going to be a lot of dangers for people that are traveling at night. There's going to be a lot of dangers for people. So please be careful if you're traveling at night. Also, for different parts of the country, different parts of the world, okay, you guys are going to be able to touch the rain, but not here in America. That's not going to apply for those who are in America. That will not apply to you. Okay? So don't go out here messing with the rain. There's a lot of chemicals that they're spraying in the skies that's attaching itself to the rain, and you're just going to make yourself sick. So don't mess with the rain. Okay? Let's see. Also, do not get soaked in the rain. Do not play in the rain. Stay away from the rain. Okay. It talks about a lot of economic development for the rest of this year. We're talking about from June to June. There's going to be a lot of economic development, okay, in the towns that you guys currently reside in. You're going to see a lot of that going on. But there's also going to be a war, and you guys need to be prepared for that. Okay? Now, I don't know if you guys have been seeing the thing coming out about China. China is currently preparing itself to go to war against the United States. I'm letting you know right now that's finna go down. There is a war coming to America. Okay? You guys need to be aware of it. And not just that war. Okay? Not just that war. But we're also on constant attack. Now, speaking specifically to those who are operating on a higher spiritual level, you guys are going to have to keep your protections up at all costs. Okay? For those that are operating on a higher spiritual level. For those that are just waking up and just catching on, don't be so quick to run your mouth and pop off at people, because they're going to take your whole head off. Okay? There's a lot of people right now where the tensions are very, very high. Okay? And people are ready to kirk out. They're ready to kill. They're ready to shoot. They're ready to steal. This is where they are. Okay? To the women, you have got to stay away from men who are abusive. Okay? The end result could cost you your life for this year. So if you're around an individual that is abusive to you, get yourself out of that situation. Some of you guys might not make it out. Okay? This is very important. Do not play with that this year. This is not the year for you to play with that. These men that lost their goddamn mind. Some of these ones that are out here crazy cuckoo, and some of you sisters be out here hanging on to them and whatnot, and you're acting all confused like you don't know what to do and all that type of stuff. Let me explain something to you. There's going to be individuals that are operating on a low vibrational frequency that's going to have a lot of negative energy on them, a lot of negative spirits, a lot of negative demons on certain individuals. Please keep your wits about you when it pertains to these men, ladies, because they are not playing with a lot of women out here. Just you popping off at the mouth is going to cause them to physically assault you. There's going to be a lot of physical assaults against women this year. Please, please, please be careful. Don't be talking crazy. If you see a dude crazy, leave him alone. Walk away, going about your business. Don't get into popping off at the mouth, raising your voice, talking all crazy to the dude. Don't be doing all that crazy stuff. Let it go. Okay? Because it's going to cost you if you don't. Badly. Okay? There is a warning about people that are looking for war. And it speaks about that people should not neither depend on arms. And for those that are actually in spirituality, that are into witchcraft, don't depend on charms. Okay? Don't do any of the sort. For those people out there that are practitioners, you need to be extremely careful. But at the same time, for people that are out here carrying guns, you need to be extremely careful. Because if you're not going to use it, somebody else is going to use it on you. So don't be so quick to be out here looking for war. Don't act like you're the hardest person on the block If you pull that gun out, you better be prepared to use it right then and there on the spot. It's not something that you could play with folks out here right now. It's not that kind of energy. Okay? So don't be running around here waving your gun, talking about, I got this tech now, I'm about to do this, not about, no. Shut your mouth. Stop talking like you got it like that. Just don't do any talking. Your best bet, listen, real gangsters move in silence. Real gangsters move in silence. Keep your mouth closed. Humble yourself. Know when to walk away. Tensions are very high. Also, a lot of people who got that jab will have a hard time flying out this year, because now the airlines are reconsidering and are now starting to put things out there about people who got the jab because they're worried about blood clots. It's going to change the whole entire airline industry. The airline industry is going to change. I'm going to make you guys aware of this. Okay? I don't know if you guys heard, but there was like 8 different airlines where their systems went offline and they had to sit down, they had to sit still where we're not able to fly. So let me put you up on game. There's going to be a division that's going to take place amongst the airlines. Okay? There's going to be certain airlines that will only fly non-vaccinated people. And then there's going to be airlines that's going to fly only vaccinated people. Okay? Be on the lookout for that. For those who are not vaccinated, be aware that the airlines are going to be raising the prices this year. Okay? Be aware of that. You guys better keep your wits about you while you're on the planes as well, because there's going to be a lot more incidences on the plane where people are going to be wilding out and spazzing out on the planes. Okay? So please make sure that if you're going to get on a plane, you're going to fly anywhere, that I would suggest that you definitely pray to your ancestors and make sure that you keep things a certain way. Make sure you do that. Okay? There's going to be a lot of wars. There's going to be a lot of wars. I'm telling you all right now. There's going to be wars that's going to come out of nowhere. It's going to be very sudden. But there's going to be a lot of wars this year. Okay? You guys need to be very, very careful. You need to be extremely careful. Even the earth is going to be warring against humanity. Even the earth is going to be warring against humanity. And I want to make sure you guys are clear about something. There are certain kingdoms that's been established here on earth that's going to fall this year. You're going to witness it. There's going to be a lot of destruction that's going to come out this year. Okay? But these wars that's going to be taking place, there's going to be a lot going on. Okay? It has a lot to do with the oppression from those that are in higher positions. The people not tolerating it. You're going to see, and we're already starting to see it right now. You need to be careful of this youth out here. This is a major, major big warning for you guys. You need to be extremely careful of the youth this year. Okay? They are killers. Okay? They're killers. It's going to take nothing but a snap for them to snap off and pop off and push your wig back. So you got to be very careful about dealing with these youth out here. Okay? You got to be very, very careful. Show them love. Show them that you care. Be extremely careful how you talk to these youth out here this year, because the tensions are so high. Everybody's feeling it. The vibration frequency is very high on the planet. Okay? You're going to have to be extremely careful. There's going to be a lot of robberies, a lot of carjackings, a lot of home invasions for no reason at all. People spazzing out for no reason at all. Okay? Remember what I told y'all about people not sleeping. Keep that in mind. Okay? People striking people out the blue for no reason at all. That's not even provoked. Keep your wits about you. It is very important. Fires everywhere, all over the place. Explosions all over the place. Booms and things blowing up under the ground, as well as things going on in the skies. Now, the shit that's going on up in the skies, you guys know what that is. People are going to war up there, or beings are going to war up there. It is what it is. Okay? It is what it is. So you guys are going to have to keep your wits about you in regards to that. But this thing about war is pretty prominent this year. So you guys definitely better keep tabs on what's going on with China. There's all types of articles out about it. There's all types of videos about it on YouTube. Go research it. You will see that China's gearing up. China has been preparing to go to war against the United States for quite some time. They were looking for the reason to go to war. And now, right now, China's being blamed for this so-called thing that's going on with Fauci and all the other stuff that's going on there. And so they're looking for a reason to go upside that head. So I'm letting y'all know, you have to understand, America has to receive its karma. America has to receive its karma. You were told to come up out of her. Some of y'all want to stay and fight. Stay and fight. Just make sure you figure out what the hell it is you're actually fighting for, and make sure that you don't martyr yourself and that you're able to make it to the new earth. Just make sure you're able to do that. Figure out what you're fighting for. And you better figure it out quickly. Because I'm going to tell y'all right now, for a lot of us, this war ain't got nothing to do with us. Stay your ass out the way. This shit ain't got nothing to do with us. We ain't do that shit. Stay your ass out the way. It talks about this year we should be our brother's keeper or our sister's keeper. Okay? When there is a problem with anybody, the whole community must be involved. And we must be fast at aiding the person or combating the problem so that the problem does not degenerate into affecting the whole community this year. So when you see things going on, we can't be in a state of mind no more, guys, when you guys are seeing shit go down within our community and you act like you don't see what the hell's going on. There's a message that's being put out here that we are better coming together than we are divided. So you guys are going to have to put your silly, stupid ass, petty ass differences aside and look at this from a humanity perspective. Okay? If you see somebody that's in trouble without getting yourself hurt, try to help them. This is why it's coming out that it needs to be a community of people, not just one person. It needs to be a community of people. That includes anything related to law enforcement. It needs to be a community of people, not one person and two people standing there holding the camera. It needs to be a community of people. If you see a woman being assaulted, it needs to be a community of brothers, or a community of women, or a community of people that's there to assist. This is how we shut shit down. It has to be on a collective level. You can't be on the selfish shit, me anymore. You can't be on that type time. Okay? You have got to give some part of yourself to assist in helping humanity. Do your part. Okay? Do not look away from sickness this year or death. A problem of a single person or community lets it degenerate into mass death. Okay? So don't turn away from folks that you see that are dying, because this could turn into something else. Let me give an example of what I'm talking about. You've seen a lot of people go out here and just literally volunteer to take themselves out this year. If the United States numbers are correct, there's only supposed to be about 400 million people in this country, supposedly 4 to 450 million people in this country. I don't believe their numbers. I think they're liars. They've always been liars. But let's just say they got 100 million people to go out here and get that injection. Let's just say it's that. And you see those people out here dying. And you see people out here participating in that. This is the mass death that they're talking about. Okay? This is the mass death that we're talking about. You need to be careful about who you invite into your house this year. For those of you that are spiritual, or for those of you that go into meditation and determine whether or not you think that is a good move if somebody wants to come and visit you. Why? Because if that person comes to visit you and you do not do any proper checking, several things could take place in your home. Havoc can be wreaked in your home because they're coming with the ill intentions or not the best intentions. Okay? Some of you guys could fall sick because you have individuals that might have got that jab that shouldn't have got that jab. You got that going on. But the most important thing is that people coming into your home, you need to get that checked into before you have them come to your house. So for practitioners, divine and check to make sure that the ancestors are good with it, or whoever you deal with. For those that are not on that type time and you just simply meditate, all you have to do is meditate and ask your ancestors or your higher mind to see if that's a smart move. Go to your divine feminine. Don't play with it up here in the divine masculine in the mind. Go to the divine feminine and feel. Feel. See how it makes you feel. Does this make me feel good? Does this feel right about this person coming to my home? Your first thought is always the correct thought. If it's a no, then it's a no. Okay? And stick to that. Don't play around with it. Because there's going to be people that are going to be looking to come to your home, but not with the best intentions. It's going to be showing you two faces. Okay? They're going to be showing you the face of, oh, you know I love you, I got love for you, I just want to come spend time with you. And then there's the other face, and when they get in your home, they're going to cause hell in your house. Some of you guys already might start dealing with that right now. Okay? Some of you guys may already be dealing with this right now. Okay? Do not allow people to come into your house without getting it checked into. You can't shy away from your emotions. That's absolutely correct. Okay? Any person who denies committing a crime have at least a confidant that he or she confesses to. I'm going to let you know right now, that person that committed that crime and that person that went ahead and confessed, it's a wrap for that individual. It's a wrap. Okay? So some of y'all that's been out here running your mouth, some of y'all that's been out here committing crimes, some of y'all that's been out here doing dumb shit, some of you guys that's been doing all kinds of shit that don't make no sense, okay? You're going to get that arrow and it's going to smack you upside your head. Justice is coming. Justice is coming. You're not going to be able to run away from it. If it's not just, you're not going to be able to get away with it. I'm letting you know right now. Okay. People, especially kings, religious leaders, and politicians, should refrain from fraudulent activities. Okay? There are a lot of scammers among a lot of religious leaders, kings, and politicians this year. Many people are too greedy that they want treasures that are meant for the whole community or nation to be theirs alone. Many people, after receiving their own shares, will still go the extra mile to claim what belongs to others, while many in the spiritual religious areas claim to be what they are not. If you choose to operate in that space, you will be exposed. And it ain't going to be a good look. And I mean, when I say exposed, you are going to catch the wrath of the divine feminine, and it ain't going to be no good look for you. So you call yourself a spiritual person, and you out here playing with folks, casting magic on folks, putting witchcraft on folks? Are you somebody that's supposed to be a pastor of a church? Are you somebody that works for your community? And you got ill intentions or self-intentions? I feel sorry for you, because you're going to get your ass whooped by your own damn community. They're going to stomp your ass down. It's coming. Okay? I'm reading my notes. Thank you. Okay? So if you see people out here that's faking it, they gonna get their pool. They gonna get that card pulled. Because let me tell you something. The divine feminine ain't gonna play with none of y'all out here. Do not think that your shit won't get exposed. I'm gonna let you know right now. This is not the year of secrets. Some of you guys shit gonna be blown so far out the water that's gonna be embarrassing. You won't know what to do to clean yourself up. You'll just be out here looking crazy. You just out here like, damn, I'm out here. Okay. Yes, because right now, the current space that we're currently in right now, I want you guys to understand we're no longer in a space anymore where there's secrets. There is no more secrets. Okay? Now, you got people that might go into cognitive dissonance. You got that shit going on where people will see something and then, oh, okay, I'm just going to pretend like I don't see that over here. And I'm just going to put my focus on. You got that bullshit going on. Okay? But it doesn't change the fact that it is what it is. Okay? Let me emphasize this year, because this ain't going to be a good look. People should refrain from adultery. It will lead to fights and untimely deaths. So if you are married, please do not go out here and cheat on your spouse, fam. Please don't do it, because it's not going to be a good look. Okay? This year is also the year that we should be very careful, and we should refrain from making fun of people. One needs to control one's tongue unless you bring misfortunes to your life through your utterances. Some men are so adulterous and bold that they are having secret affairs with wives of the fellow landlords in the community, even women in the opposite houses. So y'all out here getting reckless right now. Y'all just putting your penis up in every goddamn thing running around here, huh? Y'all don't give a damn about nothing. And as far as you nasty ass, trifling ass women out here that's doing that dumb ass shit, you're going to have some business coming to you because you know better. Your shit's going to get exposed. And the wrath is going to come down. Okay? Don't be out here sleeping with other married men. And men, don't be out here sleeping with other married women. Don't be so damn reckless. Okay? Don't be so damn reckless with your nasty trifling asses. Trifling ass. Yeah, I'm going in. Got some trifling ass shit. Adultery will be rampant in the home. Men should also give necessary respect to married women so that their unhealthy play with them will not send them out of their matrimonial home. So for the men, you go get yourself caught out there, and you might be having your nice little whatever you got going on that you're not taking serious, but your ass gonna end up in divorce court losing half your shit. Okay? Don't do it. Don't do it. Also, both men and women should refrain from any kind of immoral sexual activities to guard against diseases and disgrace. Okay? All right? Any spiritual people that are new practitioners or learning, and you have godparents or you have mentors, be very respectful to them. Do not disrespect them. Show some damn respect. And understand that there's divine order. Okay? No matter what your opinion is, what you think is what you think, it doesn't make a difference. Because order shall be restored whether you like it or not. Lest you get your ass whooped. Okay? So you got one or two ways about how you're going to go about that. You're either going to follow spiritual laws and principles, or you're going to get your ass whooped. That's real simple. Okay? Yes, keep them damn legs closed. Trifling asses. Okay. Wow. Okay, y'all not gonna like some of this. I'm about to say something. Y'all not gonna like that. You're not gonna like what I got to say. Due to the conditions of our people right now, y'all not gonna like this, but ladies, you're gonna hate this, you're gonna hate it. But I'm just gonna tell you what was revealed to me. Okay, y'all gonna hate, you gonna hate it. Don't hate the messenger, I'm just relaying the message. Polygyny is encouraged this year against going for divorce. Polygyny. Okay, listen, I'm just passing the hey, don't get at me, don't get at me. Spirit said that. I'm just delivering the message. Okay, don't get on one with me. I ain't say it. Okay. Polygyny is encouraged against going for divorce or having extramarital affairs, ladies. These men can't keep their penis in their pants. Okay, they just run around hot penis. Just run around here all crazy and shit. Seeing anything that looks good, they want to run up in. Trifling ass. Okay. I said polygyny. I didn't say polygamy. I said polygyny. Go research it. Okay. Also, any monogamous man who is experiencing blockage of fortunes should marry more wives, and this will destroy the blockage. Also, for the couples who are barren, marrying another wife will lead to fertility for the first wife. In other words, the senior wife will also have a child once the junior wife has the child. Okay? This is just what came out, y'all. All right. Don't get one with me, because I see y'all over there huffing and puffing and shit. Like, oh my God, did she really just say that? I'm just passing the message. He said, I need more wives. Fellas, get your shit together. Because you still got to be mature in the mind. Don't be all, don't, you know what I'm saying? Get your shit together in your mind. Because either way you look at it, your broke ass is going to have to support him. So if you're going to go out here and you're going to take a wife, you better make sure you're financially able to take care of them. Okay, honey? You better make sure you find that. Don't be running up here thinking, oh shit, I can have me 3 wives, and I can run up in them, and I can do this, and I can do that. but I don't have to support my wives. Oh no, Negro, you will be supporting your wives. You will be doing that. Or you gonna get your ass whooped by your wives. Good luck with that. Okay? Talking about I could use a few. That's funny as hell. Men should be responsible at home. They should be responsible financially and in other ways. So you lazy ass, sitting in the house, fat ass, goddamn want to run your damn mouth and bitch and complain and forgot your damn role. Okay? You done mess around and switch the role from the divine masculine to divine feminine. And you acting like a little bitch running around here crying and shit, but you ain't working to pay no bills. Nigga, if you don't get your ass up off that goddamn couch and get up out that damn woman's house and go find your ass a job and something productive to do. Get your ass out that damn woman's house with your simple ass. Ladies, if you got a man in your life and he's giving you mouth, but he not helping to pay the bills, that Negro gotta go. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Until he gets himself together. You cannot be a mother to a grown-ass man. Put his ass out your house. Okay? Put his ass out of the house. Negro gotta go. Okay? I'm sorry, brothers, but some of y'all be out here on that bullshit. I see some of you betas out here. Y'all be on that bullshit. Y'all be on that bullshit. You done forgot your roles. You got too much estrogen in you from the chicken and shit you've been eating. And other things you've been eating, you got a lot of goddamn estrogen in you. And you're whiny. You're whining. And you're complaining. And you're not doing nothing about your situation. And you're also very scary. And you're scared against women that are strong. You scared of them type of women. That scares me. Because I don't like no scary ass dude. If I see you scared, you got to get the hell away from me. Okay? Where's the alphas? The alphas in the building? Where they at? Okay? I can't mess with that. I can't mess. Stop beating that damn meat. Stop beating that damn meat. Put your ass on the estrogen fast for about 6 months. Okay? Stop beating that damn meat. Stop drinking that milk. Put your ass on a plant-based diet, baby. And go alkaline. Work out. Take your ass to a gym. You can't get to a gym? Run the damn park some damn where. Okay? But ladies, do not cater to these men out here that have forgot their role and their place in life. You can't cater to them. Okay? Ladies, some of y'all do this dumbass shit where you have these sons of yours and there's no father in the household. Right? You need to go out here and you need to find you need to find your son a role model. By the time that boy's 10 years old, he should have a male role model. You ain't got to be screwing him. It could be somebody that you admire in your community that's just really good, has really good energy that would be able to help your son. But let me tell y'all something, ladies. You baby your sons till they get about 30 years old. And then you want to know why they didn't grow up to be shit. Because you was too busy babying their asses for the whole damn life. And they don't know what it's like to be a man. And a woman can't teach a man on how to be a man. Okay? So go find him one that he can learn from. That's the best gift you can give him if you're not married to the child's father or he's not in your life. Find him a mentor that can spend time with him. Okay? Take some personal responsibility for the choices that you make. Because at the end of the day, you're going to have to look at him and you're going to have to be 100 with him and say, I probably didn't know the person I was with that well. And the relationship didn't work out. I didn't make the greatest decisions in life. But your son should never pay the price behind the actions of you. So going out there and find him a role model that he can learn from. Because a lot of these young men that I see out here right now that don't have fathers in their life, they're the ones that are targeted the most. Okay? So take some responsibilities and step your game up as a mother. Women are also advised to refrain from working against or starving their husbands. Okay, ladies. Women are also advised to refrain from working against or starving their husbands. Unless you find that man in another woman's bed. Okay, honey? You will be the sole cause of why that happens this year. Okay? So don't be sitting up here playing head games with your man, acting like doing whatever. That old shit don't work. Get yourself back in your rightful position. Okay? Be a nurturing woman. Be the center of your home. Okay, be the center of your home. But stop playing these dumbass games out here with these men's heads. Stop doing that, because they're going to go out here and find somebody. They're going to go out here. They're going to see their options. They're going to get the hell on, and then you're going to be mad. Stop playing these dumbass games out here. Also, for those that are in a polygamous house, co-wives should not gang up or conspire against the husband. Women should be submissive to their husbands. I know y'all don't like to hear that shit. But let me explain something to you. Power doesn't mean the woman who makes the most money. Power doesn't mean the woman that has the loudest mouth. Power comes from her being, period. See, when a woman knows her value, she has power within her relationship, because she values herself, and that man will also value her. And everybody else that's in her life will value her. Okay? Power doesn't come from being loud and boisterous. That's weakness. And you're in your divine masculine. Some of you ladies need to get back into your divine feminine, touch the heart chakra, heal those old wounds, go do your shadow work so you can stop carrying around pain that ain't got nothing to do with the man that you're with. Okay? Carrying all them last niggas into the relationship. You know how y'all like to do that? Y'all like to look for the dude that made you feel a certain way, but he still wasn't no good for you. So then you find yourself into this pattern where you keep running into these dudes where they all got the same thing in common, and you're trying to figure out what the hell's going on. That's because, honey, you ain't purged all them penises up out your ass. Okay? You ain't purged some penises up out your ass. You still got them damn imprints and them other niggas up in you. You need to go and do a womb purge, baby. Purge your wombs. I want to say something else, but I'm not going to be vulgar today. I was going to go in, but I ain't going to do it. Purge your wombs, ladies. Get all them latest penis imprints that you done had up in you. Okay? Stop looking around for the same man who treated you like the last one, and the one before that, and the one before that. I'm going to call your asses out. Penis purge. And you know what? I'm actually thinking about adding that as a new service for the ladies, for womb care. Penis purge. Yes, y'all need to get the penises purged up out your system. So when you come across a man that you really care about, it'll be like you're a virgin all over again, honey. He'll be the only one that you'll be thinking about. You won't be going to your subconscious mind and pulling up memories of Tom, Dick, and Harry coming to the forefront. And you're like, I need you to do it like this, and I need you to do it like that, and like this and like that, and blah, 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 blah. Negro looking at you like, well, who the hell am I really screwing here? Am I screwing you or all the rest of the Negroes that's been up in you? Okay? Get it together, ladies. Get it together. You'll feel so much better when you purge the penises up out your system. And fellas, I got something for your ass right now. You see, y'all running around here thinking it's cool that you can run up on any woman that you want to. Some of you need to purge some coochies up off your penis too, honey. Okay? Some of y'all need to purge with your nasty trifling asses. Okay? You need to go on out here and purge your shit. Go on a fast. Okay? And purge that imprint from that woman. You gotta purge it, baby. Because I know, listen, if I'm married, honey, I wish a nigga would bring another imprint into me. Oh, it's death for that nigga. Death! It's death! Okay? It's death. The penalty is death. Period. I'm a funny motherfucker. Okay? Funny as shit. Funny. I better not detect any energy and it's going to be over with. Okay, honey? And you know I'm spiritual, so I'm going to check that shit immediately. Them niggas going to have to put up goddamn weight. You know how they get the little protectors for the EMF waves and shit? They're going to have to get the damn protectors from the goddamn witchy waves and shit. The priestess waves. The high priestess waves. The goddess waves. Oh shit, they're fucking, her goddamn antennas are going up. I can feel her looking at me, and I'm nowhere around her. I'm like all the way across the country. I feel her looking at me. Yes, baby, I'm looking at your ass. And you're going to get your ass, you're going to get that wig split when you come back. I'm fucking you up. Okay? You're getting fucked up. Okay, honey? Ladies, you know how we got the intuition that dudes be trying to hide the shit, we trying to play it around like, oh, no, baby, I wasn't doing that. You know when your man is out here messing around. Okay? Beat his ass. Because he deserves it. Because he couldn't keep it 100 with you. All right? All right. Now, let's see. Any woman that has conspired against her husband, you in trouble, mama. You better be very careful. You better be very careful. Sickness can fall upon you and death can fall upon you. Ladies, be very, very careful. Okay? Do not play with fire this year. And I mean fire. I mean literally the energy of fire. This is not the year for you to play with any kind of fire whatsoever this year. Do not play with any fire. Okay? None. Unless you find yourself in a goddamn inferno and blow your goddamn ass to smithereens out here playing games like a damn pyromaniac. Okay? I don't want to see some of y'all with your half your face burnt down and melted up because you was out here playing with matches and lighters and shit, or out here being reckless. Don't play with fire this year. It's not that type of energy. Okay? It's not that kind of energy. The slightest thing is set because we're in a drought right now. Half the country's in a drought right now. Be very careful with playing with fire. Okay? Any kind of fire. It can turn into an inferno. You also need to be careful at home and in the workplace to guard against outbreak of fire. Okay? Be very, very careful. You're going to see a lot of people's houses and buildings and store buildings and all that shit burning down this year. This ain't got nothing to do with someone plotting and planning anything. This is just the kind of energy that we're currently in right now. Okay? A lot of people are off the rocker and not thinking straight because the frequencies is messing with folks. The sun is beaming down that radiation and it's messing with people's minds. Okay? There's going to be some individuals, there's going to be some powerful individuals that's going to really assist in economic development. Okay, for those of you that are on that type time, that's on that bigger level, this is going to be a good year for you in regards to that. Okay. Okay. Some leaders and kings are agents of foreigners who are working towards destruction. Okay? They are working towards destruction of culture. Okay? Now I'm specifically talking to my people that have culture within them. Okay? Whether it be my Bariquas, my people, all my people of color. You know what I'm saying? Anybody of people of color. Be very careful because you're going to have agents that are going to be looking to destroy all things cultural, spiritual. Okay? They're looking to destroy it. There's some evil on this planet now, guys. I need you guys to understand. Okay? There's going to be a lot of people out here lying on other people a lot. You need to be careful. Okay? Okay. Now, try to look at people when you deal with them. Now, I'm going to tell you to take this not so much with a grain of salt, but use discernment very carefully. Okay? Don't be the person out here looking for the boogeyman. When you're dealing with people, you should see people as your, at the very least, an acquaintance, if not your friend. Really, it should be you should be dealing with people as your friend and not your enemy. Okay? We don't need to be out here trying to make enemies with everybody that we come across that we have a disagreement with. Okay? Don't be so quick to look for the enemy in people. Okay? You can have a difference of opinion about something, but don't be so quick to look at the person as they're your enemy, because they're not your enemy. And be careful and make sure that you're not projecting your own insecurities onto that person because you got some things going on with you that you're not addressing. There's a lot of that going on right now. Okay? This year is a year to be generous to everybody within the community. And the enemies will be overpowered within the community. Okay? There are serious enemies out here that are going to be moving against practitioners that are not into religion. There are serious enemies out here that are going to be looking to infiltrate. So you need to keep your wits about you. And as soon as you see it, you check their ass on sight. Okay? But be generous with people. When you're generous with people, enemies will actually destroy themselves. Because you're operating on a higher vibrational frequency. Okay? That is a blessing for everybody this year. Okay? So, the taboos for this year. We shouldn't make fun of people. Okay? Do not go out here and make fun of people. That's a big no-no. You are going to lose your blessings if you do that. Don't do it. Don't make fun of people. Don't make jest of people. Stop gossiping. Stop talking about people behind their back. Don't do that type of stuff, because literally your mouth is literally going to destroy you. You're going to be wondering why you're having all this bad luck, and it's coming directly from you, because your Ori, meaning the inner head, the deity, is not going to go. It's not going to go for it. Okay, so you're going to be warned against yourself. Okay, don't do it. Both men and women should refrain from adultery. Spiritual leaders should not be stingy. No, refrain from traveling at night. Do not play with fire. Wives should not leave their responsibility out of anger against their husbands. Okay? Husbands, you need to step your game up within your household. Step your game up. This message comes directly from the ancestors, y'all. So I'm letting you know what you are to look for this year. Be very careful of the water. And be very careful about your asses being out at nighttime. I cannot stress this enough. You guys need to be super careful about your traveling and comings and goings at nighttime. Don't walk around at night. Have your ass in the house. Both male and female. Because there's a lot of negative energy that's already on the planet, but there's a lot of evil that comes out at night that are looking to get in something. Please, I can't stress this enough. Just stay out of the way. Okay? Stay out of the way. Raise your frequency, babies. Not just especially on the East Coast, baby. It's everywhere. Let me explain something to you. It's 110 degrees out here in Arizona. Okay? 110 degrees. It's the kind of heat that you want to beat somebody's ass just because they said something the wrong way. It's that kind of heat. People just pop off out here. Okay? I spoke on the water already, baby. You missed the beginning of the live. Go back and listen to it. I already spoke on the water. (104 to 106 degrees in Utah today. Damn. It's in the 90s in Wisconsin. The drought. That's one thing I forgot to mention was the drought. The drought is going to cause food shortages and water shortages. This is a very serious situation in terms of those with the drought. Power outages are going to be taking place all throughout the country. Okay? Because it's so damn hot. Now, that situation that took place with those airlines is a precursor. The entire industry, the entire flight industry is going to change. It's on the verge of changing. The Great Divide is here. The planet is splitting. Nibiru is here. Okay? It is what it is. Ways to raise your frequency. You got to start seeking out higher things, baby. Higher knowledge. Keep your mind open more. Okay? Get into some things that's going to help you raise your vibrational frequency, such as monatomic gold or something else that you can get yourself involved in. Meditate. But seek out higher things and higher knowledge. You got to open up your mind. You can't be sitting up here thinking that you know everything. You have to have a mind of a child. So learning becomes fun, not a burden. The hurricanes are going to be bad this year. And this is the reason why I spoke about the rain, and I spoke about the flooding, and I spoke about the disasters. The hurricanes are not good this year. You got a lot of solar flare energy that's affecting the weather. So you're going to see some storms that you ain't ever seen before. It is what it is. Okay? It is what it is. But you guys are going to have to be... Look, this year is going to be a little crazy for a lot of folks. We're looking at between July and August. People need to be careful about their money in the banks. Okay? Be careful about the money in the banks. You guys have been seeing warnings. So I don't want to hear your mouth later when you say, oh my God, they took my money. Okay, well, you was told. This is on record. The ICE has talked about this. What advice do you have for young people? Stay 10 toes down, baby. Is it okay for you to collect rainwater if you're living in a country where they don't spray everything? Yeah, don't eat junk food or alcohol, drugs. Oh, another thing is make sure you spend a lot of time in nature this year, as much as possible. Make sure you meditate in nature this year as much as possible. If you're not getting in sleep, I told you guys last live, make sure you go out in nature and spend time and meditate in nature so you can become rebalanced. Disconnect from a lot of this stuff concerning the matrix, such as your cell phones and things like that. Disconnect from it. Okay? Disconnect from anything that doesn't make you feel good. Create your own reality. You don't have to be a part of something that doesn't make you feel good. You don't have to participate in something that doesn't make you feel good. And also I want to address something else. I got to really drive it home. I got to really drive something home. Because I'm really getting tired of people saying that they were forced to take this injection. I'm getting tired of people. I'm getting tired of people saying it. So I'm going to address you really, really good right now. Nobody can force you to do something that you don't want to do. Stop acting like you're a helpless individual. Did nobody hold a gun up to your head and say, you need to take this injection? It is a choice. They cannot move against you in this country without your volunteer consent. An example of such. That's even the court systems operate like that. Because these aren't real courts. These are commercial courts. So in order for them to have any dealings with you, you have to agree by responding, okay, to that presentment that they're sending to you that you guys know is what we call a summons. That's called a presentment. Saying basically, we want to do business with you. They ain't gave you no contract yet. They ain't told you the terms of the contract, but they're getting at you saying, we want to do business with you. Okay? Now, when it comes to an employer, I want you guys to understand something. If the people will come together on a collective level and just simply said, you know what? We're tired of your bullshit. And you got a major Fortune 500 company and 25,000 of those people just decide to say, screw you and walk out. And walk out. Guess what? That's going to hurt their bottom line very quickly. If you want change, you got to stop being so goddamn scary and stand on your own 2 feet for something. Okay? Stop having this attitude that you must go along to get along. Because that's weakness. That is weakness. That is slavery. And don't get mad when somebody calls your ass a slave. Don't get mad when people outside of you see that damn Willie Lynch syndrome within in you. And then you get called out for it because you have no backbone. Because a person that doesn't, I don't know about y'all, but a person that doesn't have a backbone for me can't be in my circle because I consider them to be an agent. You can't be around me. You ain't strong enough. That means that the littlest, slightest pressure that's placed on that individual, they're going to falter. So I want you guys to look around you in your circles and pay attention to who's considered to be your weakest link. Because whoever's considered to be your weakest link, that's going to be the person that's going to bring you down. That's going to be the person you cannot trust. That's going to be the person that's going to run behind your back and run to the agents and go tell the agents everything that you got going on. You can't have that kind of weakness around you. And unfortunately, those agents live amongst us and they look like us. Unfortunately. And there's a lot more weak ones out there than you could possibly realize because, number one, they're coming from nothing. Some agencies will pay these people off to come in just to infiltrate your shit and destroy you because they have no self-love within themselves and they think that devil was their friend. But let me tell you something about doing a deal with the devil. The devil's deal is never a fair one. So what do you think is going to happen to the individual who made the deal? You might be sitting pretty for a minute. But see, that karma coming around too fast on folks is damn near instantaneous now. So you got to be careful about what you tell people. You got to be careful about how you talk to people. You got to be careful about telling people about your moves that you're making. You got to be careful with that. Because not everybody has your best interests at heart. Not even your damn family members have your best interests at heart. So it's time for some of y'all to get really real with yourself about where you stand with your family and your friends. Okay? And your acquaintances and your associates. Don't be the person that sees some screwed up shit going on over here, but because they ain't bothering you, you're looking at it like, well, shit, they ain't bothering me, so whatever they do is whatever they do. I promise you and everything I love, that shit's going to come back around. It's going to bite you in the ass. Because that person has no loyalty to anybody. Not even you. And you're going to pay a harsher price for knowing about it and not doing something about it. That's just the way it goes. That's just karma. That's just the way it goes because you should have spoke up and you should have said something. Okay. I'm not sure why you Negroes are hitting me about weed smoking. I'm not sure what the hell that's about whether or not you should smoke weed and things like that. But let me ask you a question. Do you smoke weed because you're looking to connect to something higher? Or do you smoke weed because it's something that relaxes you? Are you excessive with it? Do you need to smoke a blunt a day? Do you need to have it all the time? Does it affect your mood change when you're not smoking it? You know how Negroes be acting when they chain smokers on weed, and when they can't get the weed, they get attitudes and shit like that, start acting a damn fool. They get an attitude with you, be all short with you and shit because they can't get high. I'm talking to y'all Negroes. Y'all. That's what I'm talking. That's what I'm talking to. Y'all know who I'm talking to. That's lower vibrational frequency. Okay? If it relaxes you, honey, you better get some St. John's wort and drink some tea, honey, to relax you. Okay? You Negroes can listen, you Negroes, there's all kinds of damn herbs out here that can have your ass relax, but the first thing you Negroes want to run to is the cannabis. And I'm not saying anything is wrong with smoking cannabis. I'm not saying it is. What I'm saying to you is that when you're coming into raising your frequency, you want to be careful about putting smoke into your body because it will destroy your lungs. You want to be careful about the frequency of when you're doing things, and you need to figure out if you're chronic with it. You need to figure out why you're chronic with it. I know y'all want to smoke it. Why can't you boil it and drink it? Why can't you put it in some damn brownies where it can just go into your bloodstream? That high lasts a lot longer than the one that you're smoking. You will smoke some mugwort. There you go. Damania mugwort. There you go. So there you go, y'all. That's a 2021 predictions this year from your girl, Isis Wisdom. I gotta go because Instagram's kicking me off of here. Peace and blessings.